discussing about adverbs. In our last lesson, we discussed about the adverbs of manner, where we say that adverbs of manner tells us how an action was done, will be done, or was done. But in this lesson, we are going to discuss another type of the adverb because we completed the adverbs of manner. So we shall discuss the adverbs of time, because we said that we have different types of adverbs. The adverbs of time, they tell us the time of the action. They tell us what time the action was done, or what time the action will be done, or what time the action was done. The action, I'll repeat by saying that an action is a verb, and we all know that a verb is a doing word. So the adverbs of time, they tell us the time of the action, what time the action was done, or what time the verb was done. So we shall give the examples of the adverbs of time. We have the first example, which is soon. Soon is an adverb of time because it tells us what time or what time an action or a verb is done, will be done, or takes place. Then another example of an adverb of time is yesterday. Yesterday is also used in English to tell us the time of the action or the time of a verb. Then we have tomorrow. Tomorrow is an example of the adverb of time that is used in English to tell us the time of the action. We also have later, we have last, we have last week, we have next week, we have last year, we have next year, we have fortnight, we have today, we have now, tomorrow, and many more other examples that we are not able to list today, but that one will be your assignment. So we shall try to construct sentences using the adverbs of time. And these are the examples of sentences in English that we've constructed using the adverbs of time to show the time in which the action or the verb occurs, or occurred, or will occur, because we've said that when you're talking about the actions or when you're talking about the verbs, we must use the tense, and the tense talks about actually the time. So the first example of a sentence in which we have used the adverb of time is she went to London last year. She went to London last year. In this case, the word went is an action. The word went is an action, or it is a verb. It is something that is being done. And an action, the adverbs are used to tell us about the actions. The adverbs are used to tell us the action. And the adverbs of time, they tell us what time that action took place. So the action in this case, which I'm going to underline, is last year. Last year. Last year is the action, is the adverb of time that is telling us the time in which the action took place. So the adverb of time is last year. It is telling us what time the action occurred. And the action in this case is went. The action in this case is went. So we'll say that last year is an adverb of time because it is telling us the time in which the girl, she or the girl or the woman went to London. So last year is an adverb of time because it's talking about it's telling us the time, and the time in this case is last year. It is talking about the action. Then the next example is I will visit my grandparents soon. I will visit my grandparents soon. Learners, in this case, the word visit is an action. Visit is an action. It is a doing word. It is something that is being done. Visit is an action. So the word soon is an adverb of time because it is telling us when the action will be done. When the action will be done. I will visit my grandparents soon. I will visit my grandparents soon. So, the speaker in this case is telling us the time in which he or she will visit his or her grandmother, and the time which he or she is talking about is soon. So soon is an adverb of time because it's telling us the time in which the speaker will visit his or her grandmother. I've used pronoun I, so we don't know if the speaker is a male or female. So we can say soon is an adverb of time because it's telling us the time in which the action will occur. Then we have another example, which is the teacher of English arrived early. The teacher of English arrived early. In this sentence, we are talking about the teacher. So the teacher is the subject. We are talking about the teacher. Then we are talking about what she did and the time in which she did the action. So the time in which she did the action is early. Then what the teacher did is arrived. So, and you say that an action or a verb, we must use the tense. So, arrived is the past tense of, arrive. Arrive is the past tense of arrive. So, early has been used to tell us the time of the action. And the action in this case is arrived. It is the doing word. It is the action that the teacher is doing. So, early is telling us the time in which the action was done. So, we can say early is an adverb of time. And the last example in that case is I will call you later. I will call you later. I is a pronoun. Then will has been used in that case to show the time. Then call is the action. Call is the action. I also forgot to underline arrived because this one is an action. When we are talking about adverbs of time, we must underline the action to tell us the time, and then we underline the time. The adverb of time. So I will call you later. Call is the action. It is the verb that is being done. It is the main verb that is being done. I will call you later. We don't know if this I is a male or female. So later is telling us the time in which he or she did the action. He or she did the action. So later is an adverb of time because it is telling us the time in which the action was done. Later is telling us the time of which the action was done. So call is the action, then later is the adverb of time. So that one is the end of the adverbs of time. So I'll give you an assignment and I'll need you to construct more sentences using the adverbs of time. Construct around 10 sentences using the adverbs of time because we have a lot of the adverbs of time that we have not mentioned, but we have a lot of them. So that one is your work. Go and research on adverbs of time and construct more sentences. So we'll discuss another type of adverb, which is the adverbs of place. The adverbs of place. The adverbs of place, they tell us where the action occurs, will occur, or occurred. Where in English refers to place. Where in English refers to place. So we say that adverbs, they tell us about the action. So the adverbs of place, they specifically tell us where the action will occur, or occurs, or occurred. Then we shall give the examples of the adverbs of place. We have here. Here is an example of an adverb of place. It tells us where the action is being done or will be done. Then we have there. There is also another example of an adverb of place. We have ahead. We have on top. We have everywhere. We have anywhere. we have somewhere, and we have on top. So we have a few examples that we've constructed using the adverbs of place. There are only 2 examples, but I'll give you another extra assignment to go and construct other sentences using the adverbs of place because we have enough. The first example in a sentence using the adverb of place is there. She lives there. And I hope you are looking at the spellings of there, because we have there that is used to show ownership or possession. That ownership, that there is, the spelling of that there is T-H-E-I-R. But there that is used to show place, this one is used to show place. It is used to show place, so it's an adverb of place. So take keen on the spelling of the adverb over the spelling of there that is used to show place, and the other one that is used to show ownership or possession. She lives there. Lives is an action or a verb. Lives is an action or a verb. Then she is a pronoun. That could be a girl or a woman. So we are talking about her. We are talking about where she lives. Lives is an action or a verb. It is something that is being done. The action that she's doing is lives, and there is used to show the place. Is used to show the place. So there is an adverb for place because it's telling us where she lives. It is telling us where the action occurs. And in this case, where the action occurs is there. Lives is an action or a verb. Lives is an action or a verb, and this one is in the present continuous form. It is in the present continuous form. That one means it is something that continues. It's something that continues. It's not in the past tense or in the future tense or in the just present tense. It's in the present continuous tense. Then the next example is come here, please. Come here, please. Come here, please. I shouldn't have underlined this. Come here, please. Come here, please. Come is an action. It is something that is being done, or a verb. Come is an action. And here has been used to tell us about the action. Here has been used to tell us about the action. So here is an adverb of place because it is telling us where the action is being done. And the place where the action is being done in this case is here. So here is place. Come is an action, then here is place. Other examples, you can say they can go anywhere. Anywhere is also an example of an adverb of place. I can write that. Anywhere. Anywhere. I can also say she can go anywhere. She can go anywhere. Go is an adverb of, go is an action. Then anywhere is an adverb of place. So from that point, learners, I can say that we've completed our lesson of adverbs of time and place. So I'll give you an assignment. You construct 10 sentences using adverbs of time and also construct other 10 sentences using the adverbs of place. And I would like you to construct the sentences using other adverbs apart from the one that we've listed, because we have a lot of adverbs of place apart from this one, and we have a lot of adverbs of time apart from the one that we've listed. Thank you for being with me during this lesson.